Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You already know today we're going to be reacting to some strange TikToks. I hope you guys are ready for this one. You're going to want to stick around to the end so you don't miss anything. If you're new here and you want to show some support, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, stuff like that. Click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And yeah, things are about to get weird. Let's get right to the video.
What is that ring? That's crazy. I can't tell what that is.
Looks like a translucent ship or something. Aliens in Compton. That's a big head, I know that.
Damn, where's it going? It's right there. Somebody is walking on the mother freaking clouds.
Something is walking on them clouds.
What is that?
It's a body. Look.
It showed this. That's a person. That's crazy. We're not supposed to see that. We're not supposed to see that. Something gonna happen.
Y'all sleep.
That one where he's walking in the sand, like that's exactly what the robots look like when they're tripping and trying to keep their balance. That's crazy.
And now a brand new segment and fun new ways that governments and corporations are coming up with to kill us all. That's the segment. Here you go. Watch this. Look at this nightmare horror show. Can we, just quick note, can we maybe stop making these things en masse? Because I feel like we've already lost control of the AI, and when it gets a hold of these bad boys, well, just watch.
Inside here is 3 grams of shaped explosive. This is how it works.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need.
That little bag is enough to penetrate the skull and destroy the contents.
Like, come on, man. Why do we need stuff like this? It don't make no sense to me. Like, why aren't we making stuff that helps people instead of like putting a hole in their brain?
I just saw a girl come on here and say that if you are vibing high enough and if your third eye is activated enough, it is actually magnetic. So I have to test this out. I have this bobby pin. I have nothing. It's not sticking to, well, it's sticking to that part of my body. But yeah.
Found it. I knew Sky 5 could do it.
Sky 5 could do anything.
This is in the Christiana area.
A zebra in Tennessee? Ain't that where the polar bear was too?
Found the zebra in Christiana.
I was just walking down the road.
Still in the neighborhood where he had been seen over the weekend. Was spotted.
So, I came outside to take my dog out just a few minutes ago, and I noticed something. Now it's 65 degrees out right now. Let me turn my light on. I don't know how to flip this around, but that is my breath. I'm not smoking cigarettes. I don't smoke.
Yeah, that's weird.
What the heck is going on? That is like the weirdest thing.
Wonder what that could be.
Yeah, explain that one.
All right, this one is playing with my head. I told you guys I was working on an app where you can actually use your own energy to charge the phone. I've been testing it. The reason why I made the post about the chicken is because the chicken actually lowered my vibration. So it's all me taking it for science, all right? But what's fucking with my mind right now is the fact that I deleted 4 files from the app, and look at what 2 of them says. October 26, 1985. That is special to me. This is a special date for me, y'all. Now I'm asking myself, damn, did that actually read everything in me? Read my DNA and all of that without even me knowing that's what was happening. So we are truly, truly in a matrix, because there's no way the file was modified at this time and date. No possible way. It is impossible. So he had to get it from me within. That's what's like, I'm on the right track.
Go in on Elon's side is going to be much more than on
What's
the
that guy?
Trump
Him.
side.
Look at his
I don't know
neck.
if you
What the
remember
hell is going on with his neck?
but there was a Speaker of the House.
I've been watching it and watching it. You see that shit?
in
That's
California,
crazy to
one
me.
of the most famous, one of the most famous
What is it?
legislators
Are those
in
muscles?
history. His name was Jesse.
You see that shit?
And he called.
What is it?
Listen.
Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and which was a lot of money for electric vehicles, and they're having a hard time, the electric vehicles, and they want us to pay billions of dollars in subsidy. And Elon knew this from the beginning. I can understand why he's upset. Remember, he was here for a long time. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk. And even with the black eye, I said, "You want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting and very nice. He wants to be who he is, so you could make that statement too, I guess. Look, Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore. I was surprised because you were here. Everybody in this room practically was here as we had a wonderful send-off. He said wonderful things about me. You couldn't have nicer. Said the best thing. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill. I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here.
If y'all didn't catch on what he was saying in the nicest way possible, without trying to scare the whole world, is that they got Elon, bro. He's been implanted. I mean, just think about it. Why would he be upset about something right now when he was all for it not too long ago? Trump literally said he knew the bill way better than he did. So again, why would he be upset about that? And there's a reason why he asked, did he need makeup for his eye? Because once he seen that, he knew that Elon was gone and now under the control of our enemies. But most people don't understand the type of war that we're in. Like, there's a reason why he said that him and Elon had a good relationship, because like I said, he's gone now and Trump knows this. If you've been on your spiritual journey, you will know that they can implant you with certain organisms, I'm gonna say. Some call them peace sites or the vril, because there's a reason why people be popping up with black eyes and they come out in public showing it on purpose to indicate whose side they are currently on. There was a reason why Elon said he can be off for doing what he was doing when he was working for Doge, because y'all don't realize that Elon is a part of the dragon bloodline, and essentially he would drain the swamp of the reptiles, at least the most negative ones. But now you know why he really had that black eye and why all of a sudden he has a change of heart. Anyways, y'all know how to keep it. Y'all be guys.
They got him.
Hey.
Man, these videos are so like creepy. She looked like a witch. And he's got like 2 faces.
You know this whole plan to relocate humanity to Mars?
Yeah.
Well, technically, I don't mean the planet Mars.
Why are we going to Mars?
It's not about going to Mars to visit once, but it is to make life multiplanetary so that we can expand the scope and scale of consciousness to better understand the nature of the universe and to ensure the long-term survival of civilization.
Mars actually stands for Mankind's Automated Reality System.
So I want y'all to take a look at this. Look at this in the sky right here. It is June 9th, June 8th, and I'm looking at this thing next to the moon. And what does that look like? It is either a planet or a UFO. It is very hard to tell. Look at that. Right there next to the moon. Y'all think I'm tripping? All right, check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm zooming in. And what is that? It is now dead center in the moon. Come on, camera. Straighten out.
But I've been seeing a couple videos like this.
It's like a hole or something. Yo! Yo! That's crazy. Look at this. That's definitely something.
Might be that black sun.
This is Rapper News, and this is the destroyer on the horizon, pulsating in the morning skies before the sunrise. This is the destroyer under a filter in the dust cloud that we call the Dragon's Lair. This is the sun now rising, and in comparison to the light that's flashing above it, it is a pea and a pod. This is it under a blue filter. Again, folks, as we witness this and we put another filter on it, bam, you can see the big red planet behind the sun, and people call that a sun halo, but it is not. It is the planet. Here it is again. That is a planet behind the sun. It has its own light source, unlike the sun. Here it is at night on the horizon. You are witnessing hell burning in the sky. This is your global warming, folks. This is where they blaming this on carbon emissions. No, this is because of sin, and this is the Gentile destroyer on the horizon, ready to turn this planet to shreds. Look at the moon and look at the rays from this planet. In comparison to the rays on this planet, the moon looked like an ink drop. Here go the moon again. Look at the sun rays from the destroyer, and look at the moon out there looking like nothing in comparison. This thing is tremendous, folks, and it is right there on the horizon, ready to make this place garbage. Here it is, right here.
Garbage.
I'm gonna show you it passing, and they calling this an eclipse. Look at the shadow passing.
Whoa.
It knocked out the sun, and as it passed, the sun came back on.
Whatever
We're gonna
that
play
is,
that
it's
again.
huge.
Without the red.
I don't know what it is.
Circle. So here it is again. Watch the shadow at the bottom of the sea line move up, which is the destroyer. And as it passes the sun, look how big this planet is, the sun lights back up. You've been lied to about eclipses and everything else. You've been lied to about everything in your whole entire life. Here's the planet again flashing in the daylight skies, folks. And under a filter, you see the sun out there. And here it is again. The sun is rising, folks, from under the Dragon Slayer cloud. And above that is the destroyer. And then we see it under a blue filter. When this planet arrives, nothing can survive. It will suck the oxygen out of the air and cause earthquakes and shake everybody hidden underground. Repent. This is Raptor News.
What do you guys think this thing is? Like, whatever it is, it's really big. I know that. But I'm not going to comment on it because I don't really know what it is. But leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think it is.
As you can see, this is a regular picture of a cloud I took. And then I decided to dissect the photo myself to see what was beyond. And this is what I see, codes. This was so freaky, wild, unique, extraordinary, confusing, because they're supposed to be clouds. So what is this? Like, look at that. That looks, I don't even know what that is. Okay, guys, so this is an actual video that I took of the clouds just a minute ago. Look at the grids. So I'm going to show a little bit of it, but I'm going back and forth just so you can see before I use the iPhone features to adjust the lighting. Look at that. In the sky, it's like these chips, grids, codes, some type of, like, look at that. And I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see how unique that is, because I've never seen anything like this in my life. That is so unusual, so rare. Like, I don't have an answer for this at all.
Oh my gosh! So what is that? What
the hell?
Ghost on Florida golf course.
What the hell?
Oh my God. Y'all know what that is? Dude, I believe that's a Japanese man of war, bro. Should I touch it? No, just kidding. I'd be dead, I think, right? Isn't that motherfucker
looks crazy.
The most poisonous? Should I grab it by his bubble? Wow. Look at homie. That shit's crazy, bro.
I like the color, though.
Fuck that, dude, man. He's just waiting to fuck somebody's day up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I don't fuck with the ocean. Fuck this, dude. We got fucking Japanese man of war. Just fucking cooling it. Oh, man, dude, I want to touch it. Will it kill me or will it just hurt bad? I think I could take it, but I don't want to die. Just kidding.
Cancer and reproductive harm. What's in it that makes it bad? Like, harm your reproductive system? That's what I want to know.
Just give me 2 minutes of your time. For all you people that eat processed food, that is a corrosive soda. I forgot what the name of it. Additive, though. It's caustic. And if you want to see what else you're eating, check it out. This right here is caramel. Caramel is corrosive and an irritant. Vanilla. Vanilla's not that bad. They just use a lot of alcohol in vanilla for your natural vanilla flavor. Mango Tangelo is flammable, irritant, inhalation hazard. Whatever that one is. What else we got? Strawberry, corrosive, flammable, irritant. There's more vanilla, flammable. We use a lot of alcohol for vanilla, like I said that. There's strawberry flavor, corrosive.
It's all
Some
flammable.
cherry is an inhalation hazard. Orange is absolutely terrible. The orange flavor is this black barrel up here. It's It's an inhalation hazard, flammable, irritant. Let's go check out some more stuff. There we go. We got berry, kiwi, guava, and lemon. I'm not joking. Look, lemon. So for all you people that keep eating these processed foods, this is how we make the flavors for it. This is all the way, and I can go on and on and on. We make flavors for almost everything here. The spicy nuggets at Wendy's, made with mace spray.
What?
Stuff they use in riots. You might think I'm joking, but here it is. Chemical food plant. This is what you guys eat.
That is wild. All of that stuff is flammable and irritant. Like, that is just not good. And that's the stuff we're eating, and artificial flavors and stuff. They're trying to knock us off at this point.
People.
Oh my god.
The whole world underneath us. There's a car down there.
That is a 5G tower. And I've been watching these birds dive bomb it for about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, they can definitely feel the energy from those.
Interesting behavior.
So I'm going to tell you some really scary shit, and I need this video to go as viral as possible so everybody can understand what's really going on behind closed doors. If you didn't know, a couple weeks ago, I filed a federal lawsuit against immigration services for illegally attempting to not only arrest me, but also detain and deport me. Now, when I was forced to go to Florida to meet up with the judge and immigration services there, I had to bring an immigration attorney with me and also a lawyer. A lawyer that found out that my personal information, even on my birth certificate, were literally falsified. Not just by anybody though, because my personal information was hacked by the Pegasus software. So this entire case is so much bigger than I actually wanted it to be. But here's the crazy part about all of this, right? Because a TikTok representative is actually involved in this case as well. And thankfully, they are going to stand in my defense and admit to the judge and the federal court system that they were bribed by a special little group to not only issue me false violations, but he's also written a statement that AI was used to immediately take my videos down no matter what. Now, obviously, I can't tell you the full extent of what was actually done until the case is actually closed, but what I can tell you is this. There were code words that were used to identify what specific videos to take down. That right there is extremely fucking concerning to me. And if they think that I'm going to hold back in this court case, they are highly motherfucking mistaken. See, I have people on the other side of my family that unfortunately watch some of the things that I do. They watch the content that I make. But see, I'm in a safe space now, okay? And I mentioned this well over 6 months ago as well, that I am in, let's just say, a form of protective custody. And that's some of the reason of why I've had to be so vague throughout the last couple of months now. I'm targeted for the content that I made throughout the last year. And come to find out, it doesn't seem to be that I'm the only one. For example, you might be familiar with the profile named Your Favorite Guy. Well, bud, and I'm sure you're probably already aware of this, and if anybody wants to tag him, that's perfectly fine. This same exact motherfucking thing is happening to you and so many other people. So I want as much attention on this as possible, because when I win this case, I want it to be aired out to the whole entire motherfucking world.
What if
He's
I
not too
told
happy.
you that right now you were looking into the eye of a dragon? Would you believe me? You see, they call it erosion, but this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. They say this is over 300 years worth of erosion, yet it's located in one of England's most mystical rock gardens. I mean, there ain't nobody convincing me that this place hasn't got an ancient history that we have not been told about. Just look at the rock formations in this place. How did it all get here? This is not 300 million years worth of erosion and wind. This screams mystical history. I mean, even Barry Chuckle has been here, guys. But please, beautiful people, drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever seen this before? And do you really think this is millions of years worth of erosion? Or is it maybe somewhat remnants of a bigger creature and an ancient past that we were never told about? Obviously, this was just for entertainment, and I'm as fictional as a dinosaur, baby.
Does look like an eye.
Use liquid crystal masks. And these liquid crystal masks sometimes an error. And we have the last year so many examples, many celebrities and so on. And on the end we need to come to the conclusion there is an alien civilization that tried to fool us. And it is little bit time that humans know what is the technology what they use, how they use it, and how we can hack the system. The biggest question that we need to ask, why we have these errors of these glitches in their masks. You need to know and to understand that the reptilians on our planet use advanced nanotechnology masks. The skin of the reptilian mask is supposed to combine advanced technology and biotechnology to mimic the structure of the skin. Texture of their mask elastic and hugging the process of a human skin. There are 5 important elements from their mask. And the first one is the biomimetic nanomaterials for the skin structure. The second one, the skin function. Third one is the elastic nanomaterials for aging effect. The fourth one is the dynamic skin pigmentation from the colors. And the last one, the self-regeneration recovering capacity. They are the 5 important elements what the mask have. And the materials of the mask is liquid crystals. And these liquid crystals we see sometimes in different videos that the skin begins to change, or we have little blocks around the skin of little liquids that we see in the skin. This is on the moment when we have a glitch of an error in their mask. It can happen by temperature, can happen by light, can happen that the generation process of the mask have an effect. Sometimes we have even the eyes that change, the skin that change, or even the teeth that change. We have a lot of videos where we see that the teeth change in real reptilian teeth. And sometimes also by emotion. Because on the moment when they have an erection or when they are in ecstasy, can that the skin mask fail on that moment. Because you need to understand this mask that they have is connected to the original skin of the reptilians. So that means that the reptilians, that their reptilian body undergoes a significant psychological change and affected even the performance of the mask. The most advanced mask is likely operated via complex electronic control systems. They use precision to manipulate liquid crystals. It's even on some moments that we have with celebrities of singers that their face change total. Then take even a new form of, you see on one moment that on one piece something becomes bigger, of even the shape of the skull even change. Even the eyes of the mask is based on a nanotechnology, biomimetic technology. I mean, if they use liquid crystal mask, we can even hack the system. Electromagnetic interference and hacking that we can do. Is that the mask operate on electronic signals and AI-driven controls? It's possible. Electromagnetic interferences cause a temporary glitch in the mask. Can do by own magnetic fields, power lines, certainly radio frequency, strong electronic magnetic pulses like EMP. This can cause a temporary fall down from the mask and bring a glitch in the mask. And on that moment we see the true reptilian features that become visible before that the system recover. So that means that we can do hacking or digital manipulation from the mask. If someone try to hack the system of the mask or manipulate its signals, for example, a device simulate a false biometric response, mask may display an error of a glitch in the mask and will bring the reptilian back to his origin form.
But I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real.
What's the rest of the building at? Oh, he don't care about nothing. The tornado siren's going off and he's just sitting there. That's how I'm feeling. Man, I'm trying to be more like this guy. Not a care in the world. Just up there and enjoying the sight. Alright, you guys, that's going to be it for the video today. If you made it all the way to the end, don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. You know, stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.